Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are doing well. So in this video I will be sharing that how I am preparing for my finals and will also share some study tips to you guys. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So here I started to study in the evening at around 6 p.m. and at first I started with maths and I was taking the lecture of polynomial from the Abhay batch, and I haven't attended the live lecture because at that time I usually try to complete my school homework and I do my fair copy work in the night and then I went to sleep at 11. That's why I take that lecture the next day in the evening so that I can attend the lecture more productively, because in the night I feel so sleepy. So that's why I was taking this lecture in the evening. Also guys, I have taken the lecture number first and second of number system, and here I was taking the lecture number third, but I haven't recorded while I was taking the lecture number first and second. So yeah. So guys, I have already told you that my final exams will be starting from the first week of January. So now I will be telling you guys that how I am preparing for my finals. So guys, I have already shared you my syllabus update plus how many chapters are left to complete in my previous video, so you can check that out. So my plan is that I am going to complete my leftover chapters under 3 to 4 days, and after completing all my syllabus plus fair works, because as I said, we all get 5 marks in each subject for fair completion and notes completion. So that's why I have to complete all my fair works. And while completing my syllabus and notes copy, I will also attend my classes from the Abhay batch, because I don't want any backlog or something like that. And my revision will be completed before my finals if I will attend the regular lectures from the batch. So after completing my syllabus plus notes work, I will start my revision, in which I will first read the NCERT of all the chapters deeply and about the revision lectures. So as I said, I will be attending all my lectures from Abhay batch. So this batch is really gonna to help me in my revision for like my finals. So now syllabus is done, NCERT reading is done, and one short revision lecture is done. Now comes with the question practice. So we guys already know that question practice is very important for our exams. So I will practice some questions from some of my favorite question banks that I have, and I will share you about that in my next video. And I will also solve some sample papers and all before the examination, and after that I will be all ready for my final exams. So this was my plan for like my finals. So after taking the maths lecture, I took a short break, and here I started again to study with chemistry, and I was reading the NCERT of chapter number 4th. And as I have already told you that I have completed my chemistry syllabus and I just have to revise it. So that is why I was revising here. Also guys, many of you were asking me to share some study tips. So now I am going to share some of my favorite study tips to you guys. So the first tip is that if your exams are coming and you haven't studied anything, so what you have to do is make a list of all the chapters that are coming in your examination and sort them out in like different sections, like the easy one, the hard one, and the medium one. And you have to start from the chapter which you feels like hard and make a planner in which you have to write how many days are left for your exams, and then you have to divide those left days in different sections, like one section for chapter completion, one for revision, and one for question practice. And for example, you have 10 days are left in your examination. So what you have to do is like you have to complete your chapter in the first 3 days, and then you have to do revision in the next 3 days, and then in the next 3 days you have to do some question practice, like that. and in the leftover day you have to complete all those remaining things. And the tip number second is that if you are feeling demotivated and feeling not like to study, you have to follow a 2-minute rule in which you have to push yourself to study for at least 2 minutes, and when you sit down to study at once, your mind would resist you to leave that place and you will start continue your study because you will think that you have added so much effort to start your study, so that's why you will start continue your study further. And the tip number third is that whenever you are studying for long, you must have to take proper care of your health. Like in the middle of study, you can take a break in which you have to drink some water, and you can also eat some energetic food items like fruits and all. So that's all about the study tips that I actually follow, and do let me know if you will also going to follow them. So after revising chemistry chapter 4, I took a short break in which I drink some water, and then here I was taking the lecture of the chapter motion from my batch, and yeah, I was revising this chapter while writing some important key points in my separate notes register. And guys, one more thing is that I have made a planner, a December planner, and I will share that planner in my next video. And I have made a similar kind of planner that I used to make in like almost every examination. So in that planner, I have written all my tasks that I have to complete in these leftover days of December. So yeah, I will share that planner in my next video. So stay tuned for that. So after completing the lecture of the chapter motion, I packed my school bag for the next day, and then I went to sleep at around 11:10 or 11:15 p.m. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I will meet you in the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.